Today is a lot bigger of a day and far more important than I think people are realizing because although yesterday was really good and we saw a nice pump in the crypto market, what we need here is momentum. This is what can bring ADA to some higher highs, break some local resistance, and we're probably going to find out a big part of this morning. We're going to talk about that as well as some other news that came out this morning as well, which is very good for the markets. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yesterday was an awesome day throughout the crypto market. ADA, very nice pump, closed its daily candle up 13.11%. That was that short-term relief like we were talking about earlier in the day yesterday. I have to say that, this week I've been pretty dialed in, pretty spot on with what's been taking place, which is very exciting. And right now, this is a little bit of that profit taking like we were talking about. It's not surprising. And right now, what we're kind of seeing is ADA at the edge of resistance, BTC at the edge of resistance, the total market cap of crypto at the edge of resistance. So this is where, again, we're trying to basically get that confirmation, that complete bullish flip like we've been waiting for. Because again, like I said yesterday, we're not out of the woods yet. We still have a little work to do. Now, what is good here is that work can take place this morning because what we have coming is our CPI report. Now, I have to say that this CPI report has some pretty mild expectations. What they're actually projecting is CPI to actually be 0.1%. All right, that's probably the lowest expectations they've had in quite some time. All right, core CPI expected to rise 0.3%. What they're talking about is CPI year over year to rise to 2.6% and core CPI to rise to 3%. Now, here's the thing. If we miss, that probably will not be good. If we come in at 0.2%, which would be on track with last month, it's probably not that big of a deal. But if things do come in hot because people were buying like crazy because of all the tariff news, that's going to cause some questions, right? We may in fact see a drop in the crypto market. But if we meet or beat, that would be the lowest month in terms of inflation we've had in quite some time. I think in the last 6 months, actually. And what that would create is a little spark of excitement across the crypto space. Okay. We could in fact see ADA again start targeting that 20-day moving average. That would be a very big deal. And in fact, what I have to say right now is we've gotten to a point where optimism has really surged back into the market. ADA right now at a 1.04 long to short ratio. So yes, longs are starting to take over the space. And that's where we just obviously have to have a little caution because we've seen this before where there's been a lot of excitement surrounding this. And don't get me wrong, a 90-day pause on tariffs is very exciting. It really truly is because this has been, again, a lot of the fear that has caused the market to drop as of late. And it's now just dissipated. All right. Now, what I will say here as well is we're kind of sitting in this range where the longs have filled in positions right down around the 60-cent range or so, but they haven't really followed price up, which gives us a little bit of a gap. We have a little bit of a break right here, which is good, but shorts have still tried to push things down. Okay. We do have short interest right above here, all the way up to about 64.5 cents or so. And then above there, still thick concentrations of short liquidity. So if we get the right news this morning, if we meet or beat expectations, I wouldn't be surprised by a little bit of a push in the market. We could in fact start seeing some more of those short liquidations to the upside. All right. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. There's a lot of ebbs and flows that come with this. Now, some breaking or some exciting stuff. First of all, this morning, the EU has paused counter tariffs against the US for 90 days in those ongoing negotiations. Great sign there. There are reports now of China coming to the table to to negotiate tariffs as well. So the big overall plan is kind of working. All right. And that's why people just need to be patient and watch and wait and see how these things really begin to play out. We've climbed out of the extreme fear range, which is a great sign for the market because, again, you start to see more capital hitting the space when excitement does begin. All right. I'm not saying that the overall market's totally bullish yet, but these are the signs that we've needed to see. All right. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Volume up $156 billion over the last 24 hours. It's one of the largest days of volume we've seen in a while. ADA back above $1 billion in daily trading volume there as well. So we're seeing a lot of good signs throughout the space. And it really, I think a big part of it, guys, is going to come down to this morning. It's probably one of the most important moments of truth that we've had as of late. And it's a question of, again, does it come in hot or does it come in not? So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you think today is going to bring? Does it bring more relief? Is this where we flip and start to look more bullish, or do we have a little bit of a retracement, start dropping down again in terms of price? But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.